Patience there. You have to, it's like even if you don't have it, you have to get like 10 bags of patience inside your stomach, because the person you're going out with is from a different family. You're also from a different family. The way you handle patience is not the same way the person will handle it. But there is one interesting way you're going to do it that is going to let your partner stay glued to you. That, oh, me get on a day or frame a crana man fa. I trust that this is going to happen, this is going to happen. And be more creative. It's not, as I said, hello, how you doing? Have you eaten? So what did you eat? We know you've eaten. Even if the person hasn't eaten, you're not going to give the person anything to eat. There is nothing you can do about that. Charlie, even if you learn all the Kama Sutra stuff, please, if you don't understand Kama Sutra, go and look for Kama Sutra. Pick up your phone and type Kama Sutra. You see, it is sex positions. It doesn't mean you have to see the person face to face to do it to the person. There is a way you're going to do it on your phone that is going to be more interesting. Like, are you lonely where you find yourself? Are you always feeling insecure? You don't trust yourself nor your partner because your partner is far away from you. It is hard for you to find your partner or to see your partner. This is Caravan of Love. You're watching City Star TV. I'm your host, Lami. Today's topic is a topic that is actually on everyone's mind. Yes, you'll be thinking about your partner, what to do to your partner, knowing your partner is in Kumasi and you are in Accra. Today, to do this discussion with me is nobody but our own beautiful
Obaya Ijapoma.
So Obaya is here to do the discussion with me, and today we are talking about long distance relationship. Is it good or bad? Obaya,
Hello, dear.
how are you doing?
I'm good. Yourself?
God, you're looking beautiful.
Thank you. You are looking good as well.
Thank you, and I'm blushing. Okay, so today we are talking about long distance relationship. Yes, but before we talk about long distance relationship, let me tell my viewers how my long relationship actually went. So it all started from a crash. I think I was in SHS2.
You started quite early.
Yes, yes. The laughter was inside my head too plenty. So SHS2, I was in, it's like my whole life has been in Accra.
Okay.
I was in Accra and he was in Akwamuman. Yes, is it in the Eastern region?
All students by then?
All students. So I actually met him through my sister. The two of them were close. And then we started talking. You know, in school you can't use a phone. But I was using some B. Yeah. Thanks to my school mother, that was always charging it for me. So I would call him, he would call me. It was all nice and cozy from the beginning. You know, have you eaten? Did you go to prep? What did you learn? Like, that's, forgive me, that's childish stuff. Yeah, so that was how the whole thing was going. Then it started, like when I call him, he doesn't pick up. Then all sorts of stuff started entering my head. So what was he doing? Like, and I was then the entertainment prefect, but he wasn't like the common floor member. So I had this whole thought, like, which girl was he talking to? Because it was a miss school, and I was also in a miss school. So which girl is he talking to? Like, what is he doing? So I was getting frustrated, and I can't talk to my sister about it. Otherwise, I am dead. Because my sister has actually warned me not to go out with any of her friends. And this is someone I've been, even till today, I've been questioning on him for like 7 years. Yes, 7 years. and even though the relationship didn't really work out because the communication was as today we talk, the next day, like, and we didn't have that video calls. It was just the text message and the calls. You call him, he doesn't pick up. Sometimes it's Saturday, I have to be planning what we'll be doing in entertainment time. Sometimes other schools come to the school, they want to do a gospel rock show, and you have to actually put down a program lineup that they are going to use. It's like the house mistress is on your neck, the house master is on your neck, like even the students themselves are on your neck. So it's like after that, I'll call him and it is a fight. Why didn't you pick up my call? Why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? And I was like, do you know something? It's like we are too young for this right now, and we are about to. It was I think Form 4, Form 3 completing together.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and you can't come and stress me. My dad brought me to school to come and learn. It was by mistake the two of us found ourselves doing this love stuff. So just go your way. Let me also go my way, because you can't stress. And number two, even though we were doing the dating stuff, God says you say the truth. I was actually going out with another guy in the school, which
So you thought he was doing same?
yes, which he didn't know anything about. Yeah, so it's the way I was feeling. I was being insecure, knowing I was doing this, and I was also thinking he was also doing the same in school. But after school, that is when I got to know it was just only me, myself, and I that was actually going out, and I felt so bad.
So you preferred him over the one in your school?
1,000 times. Because someone that could actually tell you, because his best friend was also the entertainment prefect, and we were always in together. And in school, I was the kind that anyone I meet, whether I know you or I don't know you, I have to give you a hug. So everyone knew me with, oh, as for this girl, the when is here, she give you a hug. That was how everyone saw me in school. And then I get to know that there's a rumor going about that I was going out with his best friend. And that was a fight between the two of us. So I was like, Charlie, you can't. It's like me when you stress me small.
Now what in the ticket, Amano?
You're in the spirit, as if you know. So with all this story, with my experience with long distance relationship, what really comes to mind when we say long distance relationship?
Okay, you are in a romantic relationship, but geographically you are separated or you are far from your partner. So that is long distance relationship.
Okay, so do long distance relationship actually foster a strong emotional bond due to the greater need for communication?
It does, if only you communicate properly and
Okay.
frequently. You see, you are telling us that because the other partner or your partner wasn't picking up your call, that is why you felt insecure.
Yeah.
You get it? So if the communication is on point, every time, every day, you are communicating, like doing things together, the bond will be there. But the problem with long distance relationship is if the communication is not frequent, or like sometimes we may have network issues,
Yeah.
and sometimes maybe for example, if the person is outside your country,
Okay.
the time difference. So I'm here working, and if I have a guy somewhere and it's night, so by the time I go home, I'm tired, I want to rest or I want to sleep, he's also going to work.
Okay.
So if it happens that way and you are not able to sort the differences and communicate it clearly that, because of the time difference, because of work schedule, this and this and that, we can't talk at this time, we can only talk at this time, we have to limit the duration or our communication, or one other person be able to, let me say, sacrifice a little sleep. It brings issues.
I love my beauty sleep. You can't come and stress me.
That is it. That would be like maybe you are insecure or you don't prioritize the relationship. But if you really want the relationship to work, you always be committed. And if you are committed to something, it includes effort and other things. Okay, so if you are committed to the relationship and you want to make it work, if you sleep for 8 hours, only 1 hour better communication, now that's 7.
We'll think about it. So you see, when it comes to a face-to-face relationship, it's like the intimacy is there. It's like 2 seconds BI, you are doing things because
Tense,
yes, you're doing that things. Children are listening, so so it's like you can feel the person close to you and all that. With long distance relationship, do you think that intimacy is going to be there?
The thatching,
Mm-hmm.
the hacks, and
Yeah.
other things will not be there as compared to. But some face-to-face relationship require a hell.
You're in the spirit.
It be a hell. Like they're always fighting.
Even just to even hold hands with it. You see, when someone comes to visit you, and like your boyfriend or your boyfriend comes to visit you, and then you're going and then you hold hands, you put his hand around your neck. I don't know why some people don't like that. Dude, do it to me and I will do the same to you.
What if your partner doesn't like that? You see, so in a long distance relationship, yes, you don't see the person face to face, you can't touch the person, but today we have this romantic and this other apps that help us do one or two things when you are in a long distance relationship. Also, you can do other things like reading books together, watching movies together, planning dinner and other things together. Basically you have to do hobbies together to keep the relationship. So yes, the face-to-face will not be there, but still you can create some bonds between you, as we said earlier. You can create that and the relationship will be perfect.
Okay. And please, I think they should be more creative.
Exactly.
Because the person is not close. The person is, let me say, in America and you're in Ghana. Are you going to say because the person is not there to, oh, there, yes, oh, friend, have you eaten? Did you sleep or how was your night?
I'm not eating, will you bring me food?
Then that's it. So you should put more effort, communicate with the person, like intimacy. Yes, we have the phone sex. I know some people don't like phone sex, but here lies the case: the person is not close to you. Charlie, phone sex is there. Do the thing and let it be nice. Like put body on the firewood.
You have to be creative,
And
even aside the phone sex and other things, okay, you can be reading books together. Okay, so at your leisure time or even break, even if you're at work at break, you can be discussing the books where you disagree. You can like have a debate. Like you can do everything practically as in like you are you are together. Okay, but everything together. It depends on you how creative you will be.
Okay.
Because yes, we can say that the physical needs will not be there. That one day, no matter what, the physical needs will not be there.
Even though it will be there some way, somehow.
Some way, somehow.
Yes.
Sometimes, what point you are tired, you need a massage and all that. Your partner is not around.
Please, go to the spa.
Charlie, difference will.
The spa is there.
Difference will, no matter what.
A mom, there's true difference.
Sometimes the person giving you the massage counts per.
It's true, with the ice cream and stuff. Don't worry, we'll send a delivery man to bring the ice cream. You go to the spa, and then we'll be looking at the person that is actually, the person shouldn't cross any boundaries.
So yes, the physical needs will not be there.
Okay.
But there are other things you can do to make the relationship fun, make it successful and all that, like reading books and doing other things together.
Okay. So basically all we are saying is just put more effort, communicate with your partner and be creative. Don't be one way type of human being. Have you eaten? Did you sleep? Or
like seriously,
good morning. Like
no, your partner can just call and like as soon as you pick the call, especially if it's a video call, you can be dancing. His favorite colors. You know all that. So it doesn't matter where your partner is.
Okay.
Well, how will you feel like as soon as you call your partner will be singing your favorite song for you, will be dancing for you on the phone.
We don't have the voice. What will we do?
And no one. So there's something he likes about you. Okay. Aside sex or hugs and kiss, there's something he likes about you.
Okay.
So you'll be on the phone, you can just be reading books to him. If you're not reading the same books together, I can just be reading for him and all that, and it will help the relationship.
Okay. So is long distance relationship likely to fail due to the lack of face-to-face communication?
No. I don't agree, and I don't think I'll agree.
Why?
You see, let's go to the Register General and look for the statistics where long distance relationship and face-to-face relationship, which of these two and a break it apart.
So you're trying to say that face-to-face is breaking more than the long distance relationship?
You see, there are some people, or I would say that there are some couples living under the same roof,
Okay.
but for a whole month, they will not like they will not talk to each other.
But we have couples that actually they are in the same house,
Mm-hmm.
but they are always on their phone. Like even
Ah.
if you need something, right, you need to chat to the person,
You
and
see that thing?
that is how they actually bond.
Well, that's today.
Anyways, to my viewers, what do you think about a long distance relationship? Do you think it's good or do you think it's bad? Yes, just pick up your phone, go to all our social media handles, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, wherever you meet us at CITI Star TV. Let me know what you think about long distance relationship. Obaya.
Lami.
So you're trying to say that if you go to an office, the face-to-face is actually breaking more than the online.
I said we should go to the Register General
Okay.
and find out the statistics.
Okay.
Because I don't think that long distance is likely to break or fail just because of the geographical difference.
But are there ways to, because people find it hard to communicate. It's very hard to actually start a convo with someone. You know, some have to start with a hello, how are you doing, have you eaten?
So it goes
before they start the whole conversation stuff. What about someone that can actually communicate?
Why can't you communicate?
You know, it's hard.
Hard to communicate with your partner?
Yes.
Oh, well, I can't tell, but I don't think it will be hard to communicate with your partner.
Maybe you get a partner that doesn't really like talking. What would you do?
And you are in a long distance relationship.
Yes.
You see, for me, I think that sometimes you don't plan for long distance relationship, but it just comes. For example, if your partner has to study abroad, not necessarily, it can be in the same country, but far from you.
Okay.
That wasn't your dream. That is not what you wished for, but it has happened.
Okay.
So sometimes you just have to make adjustment to it. You have to adjust.
Okay.
And you see, if you prioritize everything, you make effort to sustain it. So if you want the relationship to be a success, you will not tell me that I don't feel like talking, I don't feel like doing ABC. No. BBI, you can learn.
Okay.
To make the relationship work. The same thing, even if you're under the same roof. After work, you are very tired. Your partner wants to communicate with you or want to have fun with you and hear, like, oh, I'm tired, my brain, all these things. The same thing, your partner will also be bored and it can also destroy your relationship. So it doesn't matter the distance. Aside the physical needs that can't be compared to people or couples under the same roof, everything is, I think, is same.
It's the same. Everything is the same. So how do you outweigh loneliness in long distance relationships?
I think you have an experience, so you rather have to go back.
Well, well, even though yes, even face to face has its own loneliness. Long distance who has its own loneliness. Yes, sometimes I want to talk to you, but you're busy. Just as maybe you're working, you're in America, you're working, I'm Ghana here, or maybe a country that we have this time difference. So whilst it is morning here, it is evening, you're sleeping, but that is the time I want to talk to you. Charlie, communicate. Like, before we started the whole show, you were talking about even if it is an hour, yes, have an hour time for your partner. Yes, so it doesn't matter whether you are in a face-to-face relationship or in a long distance. The loneliness, it is everywhere. It will come. The loneliness, whether you like it or yes, the loneliness will come, but it depends on how you want to actually, the two individuals actually want to do
how
it.
You want to interpret it, how you want to, and how you even want to deal with it. So I said everything is almost the same.
So just find a way that when you're lonely, you can listen to music your partner is busy, so are you also going to say because you're calling him and he's not picking up, so you're going to get bored with him? So when he comes, that is when you find some ladies nagging from morning to evening because the guy wasn't able to pick up the call. Sister, bra, and who here? The person is busy. The person is actually working for the two of you, for the betterment of the two of you.
But one thing is, yes, there are some situations or some instances you can't pick your partner's call, but you have to try and avoid those things because it brings insecurity.
Okay.
And it destroys the trust in the relationship. But you know, when it comes to trust, it's the foundation of almost every relationship. So if your partner feels insecure and is like, what is my guy doing? Where is he? Why is he not picking my call? What, like, you see, your partner will start thinking about like fixing things where it shouldn't be.
Okay.
So yes, we have to understand that it's not every minute, every second that our partners can pick our calls. Yeah. But you also have to try as much as possible to pick your partner's call. Even if you can't talk to the person, especially if it's a video call, don't talk, you shouldn't talk. Let him know where you are, or you quickly give a message that ABC, I will call later.
Okay.
And
so even just as I said in my story, that it got to a time he was calling, I was calling and he wasn't picking up, and I was having all thoughts in my head. Yes, so I learned my lesson. If the person is not picking up the call, give time. Let at least the person come and call you to explain what the person was doing. So this is Caravan of Love. I'm your host Lami, and I'm doing this discussion with Obaya, and that is long distance relationship good or bad? Don't forget to also subscribe to all our social media channels: Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, everywhere you meet us at CITI Star TV. This is Caravan of Love. You're watching CITI Star TV, and we are talking about long distance relationship. And don't forget to put on that, you see that bell, don't forget to tap on it, so all our talks, all our discussion, you're going to get a notification on your phone anytime we post. And don't forget to also subscribe to all our social media channels as at CITI Star TV. Obaya,
Lami,
long distance relationship. What do you think are some of the advantages of long distance relationship?
You value your partner the more.
Okay.
See, sometimes when something is with you, you don't value it.
True.
You don't value it. So if your partner moves away from you, whether for like a short duration or a longer whatever,
okay,
you tend to value your partner the more. And you do everything to make the relationship a success.
Yeah.
And you also learn confidence and independence. You learn how to do things on your own. So if your partner is always with you, you always want your partner to do things for you, like petty things that you can do on your own, especially our females. Let me say some of our females, okay? But if he's not around, your partner is away from you, you learn to do things your own. So you become independent, and you also become confident, like, oh yes, I'm capable of doing this, I'm capable of doing that. Okay, so, and it also improves your communication skills. Okay. As you said, some people can't communicate, but if you find yourself in such a situation and you really want the relationship to work, and you learn how to communicate.
And also, you have to learn how to be patient. Yes, we have some ladies that the fact that oh yeah giddy doesn't mean that you have to take that same giddy into your relationship. Yes. Just that they always say that men that are calm, they have to get women that are giddy so that it will balance.
No, giddy like when there is an issue, okay, maybe your guy is not comfortable with that, but you can face that situation. That is when, or what we say when we say that calm guys or people need outspoken females, but it shouldn't be on him. Always nagging, always doing this. Obewu creature. Because those guys don't like pressure. They can't contain it.
Okay.
So when they have to speak about something or like talk to a particular issue or a situation and they feel shy or like because of their nature, they can't do that. You step in and you do that, but you shouldn't do to the extent that very disrespected.
Yes.
So not on him, but in situations or
okay. So as I was saying, patience. So you need to learn how to be like example is if you call your partner and your partner can pick up. Some people feel I don't born a warm team, they feel say you'll be anything. And they almost feel say it's the same thing that is in everyone's head. The fact that you're doing something bad doesn't mean your partner is also doing something bad.
Because he's going out,
yes,
we just want to feel
like going to watch football, especially the guys. Going to watch football with the guys. Only say when I love football and I know what actually goes on when you're watching football. It's like in Tokaka to me see there's shouting. So sometimes he won't even hear that the phone is ringing. So you have to be calm. That is both. I watched a movie whereby the lady was a lover of football, but the guy wasn't. And then the guy hated the girl because the girl was a
football fan.
Yes. And I didn't understand. The fact that you don't love it doesn't mean your partner shouldn't do it. No. Let your partner do it. Understand your partner in a way. If it is jogging and you don't like jogging, there was a word they always use, compromise. Yes. Adjust yourself to the situation of your partner. So the two of you, and here lies the case, it is long distance. You've called the person and the person is not picking up. Give the person like some time, maybe from morning to evening. The person calls in the evening, oh babe, I was doing this, I was doing that. That is why I couldn't pick up your call. So patience there. You have to, it's like even if you don't have it, you have to get like 10 bags of patience inside your stomach, because the person you're going out with is from a different family. You're also from a different family. The way you handle patience is not the same way the person will handle it. But there is one interesting way you're going to do it that is going to let your partner stay glued to you. That I trust that this is going to happen, this is going to happen. And be more creative. It's not, as I said, hello, how you doing? Have you eaten? So what did you eat? We know you've eaten. Even if the person hasn't eaten, you're not going to give the person anything to eat. There is nothing you can do about that. Charlie, even if you learn all the Kama Sutra stuff, please, if you don't understand Kama Sutra, go and look for Kama Sutra. Pick up your phone and type Kama Sutra. You see, it is sex positions. It doesn't mean you have to see the person face to face to do it to the person. There is a way you're going to do it on your phone that is going to be more interesting. Like as she said, read books, you read, you debate about it. But it shouldn't be, if I don't like reading, what would you do? Yes. So, in this modern world, it's like sex rules everything. Even, won't go into the Bible, but even the Bible says sex is for married couples, not for the single. But it's like the single ones are doing it more than the married couples. So, Charlie, I'm not saying have sex with your partner, but spice it up. Chain from Meko, spices never go. Spice it up even though you're not seeing your partner face to face. As she said, you pick up the call, they're face to face, you call the person, you sing for the person. Like me when I called my babe, because he's not close to me, I worry him like whatever happened once I stepped out of my room till I came to work. What happened at work? Even the car I sat inside, what happened inside the car? What happened when I was walking home? What happened when I got to my room? The chair that my leg hit, like
everything he must know.
It's like I start from beginning till end. Like if something is, but that is after saying all that, that is when I come in. Okay, this was bothering. Okay, I was doing this in the office and it's like I wasn't getting it right. What did you think I should have done? Should I have done it this way or that way? So by doing that, I just get him, the two of us, like communicating. Even though I'm a type that I don't like talking. As I said, I don't know how to start a convo with someone.
But this is a relationship, so you must. So it's a must.
I adjust myself to the situation whereby I know he likes talking and I'm the type that I don't like talking. But I start with, all that happened to me throughout my day. Like, even when it doesn't make sense, he knows it has to make sense.
To him.
Yes, it has to make sense. So be creative, sweetheart. You can, if as the phone you're having, just Google how creative you can be to your partner in a long distance relationship, and you're going to get a whole lot of info from Google. Don't just buy phone because you have to buy phone.
And
use the phone to your advantage.
This mobile phone issue can make or make your relationship.
True.
Yes, you can get info and everything, and you can also go for seminars or listen to seminars, workshop, and other things on relationship. I was the type that I can leave my phone in the house and I'm off.
Okay.
So you call 1,000 times.
You get here.
but yeah. Honestly, I'm not going to do anything bad. Honestly, I'm not going to do anything. But sometimes I'm even going to the market and I'll leave my phone in the house.
Okay.
You get it?
Okay.
Maybe I just want to have a walk or have a stroll and my phone is at home. So if you are my guy, you'll be calling and calling and calling and you may think otherwise. But now I realize that no, I have to move out with my phone. It's a cell phone. You can lose a business, you can lose a client, aside your relationship. Okay. And even face-to-face relationships, sometimes you can still lose your partner or lose your relationship. Depending on how you use your phone.
True.
So whether long distance or face-to-face relationship or whatever, we have to be careful and like know how to handle our cell phones.
Okay. So talking about cell phones and technology, do you think it has actually helped in the face-to-face in a long distance relationship? Sorry.
Yes, it has though, because I wasn't there. I wasn't born. Or let me say I was young.
They were using the one that you press, then you say, you press.
Okay. So they'll tell you that they used to send letters to their loved ones, and it would take months for them to get a reply.
I think I was doing it when I was with my SHS boyfriend, because he wasn't close. I write a letter and I send it to him. Then he also writes and send it to me. Yeah, that was how we were communicating, and I got bored.
You get a thing. But now, every minute, no matter the location of my partner, it's just a matter of phone call. Okay. So I get to see what my partner is doing. As I said, we do a whole lot of things together. So I think technology has really helped in long distance relationship. So it has really helped.
And even not only the video calls. That's why we have
we have relationship apps, other apps that you can do advanced things. I mean, advanced things with it.
Please, advanced is for our parents and the older ones.
So they can.
Not for we, the younger ones.
Are you sure?
Yes. We, the younger ones. Yeah. So how can trust and security issues be handled in long distance relationship?
This issue, it depends on the those in the relationship. There are two people. That is one, and there should be transparency.
Okay.
Trust and insecurity. So, and it all boils back to communication.
Okay. I mean, if you're not communicating with your partner
exactly so.
Okay.
For example, that guy will be calling like 20 times a day, and you are not picking the call. Where are you, or where were you, or what were you doing? Oh, I was in the office. Office, and you can't pick my call? Yes, it's true, you can be in a meeting, but as I said, pick the video call. If it's not something, like, as your partner, there's nothing you have to hide from him or from her. Just pick the call and let him or her know where you are. You'll be on the phone, you are not talking to him, but he knows that he or she is at a meeting. Okay, and someone, our choice of words also make our partners insecure. Okay.
That means they're in trouble, though. I mean,
you see, if your partner knows you for that, it's different. Okay. And I always say that temperament also comes in. Those melancholic people, if you say A and you think, oh, it's A, I'm done. 20 years time, they will still be. They will be analyzing it. they'll scrutinize the word.
Okay.
Okay. So you also have to look at the person you are dating. Okay. Sometimes, for example, if I'm dating someone like General, oh, CITI, oh, I visit me, share my boyfriend, he'll take it normal because he knows me and he knows that I don't mean it. Okay. But maybe you are dating Mosby and you tell Mosby that I met my boyfriend.
And he doesn't want to see my face cry again.
You see,
it will be trouble.
Your boyfriend doesn't want to see. So it depends on the person you are dating.
Okay.
And we also have to be careful about the words that we use.
Okay.
Especially with the females or my gender.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Like we assume yeah.
And yeah, no, so yeah.
We sometimes say things that we don't even mean it. And you see, guys will like, he said this, he said that. Oh, crap, I'm a bene. It means that you are saying someone better than him. Mika Ukrano. Obianiho.
And Rona Midi. Oh, Mira, yes, sir.
But how can he know? Like, obviously they are trust you. Say, Udiako. You get it. Okay. So if you have that experience, you have to learn from it. But if not, that is why we are here discussing love issues on Caravan of Love. Okay.
Yeah. And to even add up, there is something called honesty. Yes. Before trust, you actually build trust with someone, they always say it takes years to build trust between you and your partner, but it takes just a second to break that trust between you and your partner. So if it is A, let it be A. It's not like you say today that it is A, then after 5 years or after some days, your partner comes to know that A you said was a lie. But and you expect that partner to still understand the reason why you said A. No. Be, as she said, transparency. Even though we are being transparent, you are communicating, be honest. The person is not there to see what you're doing. Just like I was actually dating someone aside the one I had, and he didn't even know about it. I think it was after 7 years, when we were done with school, we both went to tertiary, and then we came home one time and he came to visit me. We actually attended the same church. So he came, I also went to church and I met him. We were taking pictures together, and that was when I was too excited because I've seen him after like 7 years. I've seen him, I was so excited, and it's like, it was a mistake, he came out. And then he got to know this was what I was doing. I was going out with 2 guys at the same time. And then he was hurt. But this is something that happened
in the past.
Don't
what you say.
So it took us time to actually talk again, have that bond between us again. Even though the trust is, should I say, is 50-50. Yes, he doesn't really trust me like that. Yes. So if I was honest with him, then I don't think like till today I would be having that trust issues with him. So if it is A, let it be A. Even if you're going to say it and it's going to break the relationship, sister, bruh, say it and let it break. Save yourself the stress than to put someone's son, someone's daughter in a stress where you stress the person, and at the end of the day, it is you they're coming to pour acid on. It is you they are coming to kill. It is you they are coming to... Because the rate at which people are actually cutting heads, pouring acid on people because of honesty. I was sitting in a car yesterday and they were talking about this thing, and I was like, it's because people are finding it hard to be honest with their partner. Maybe I can't show and go my way. So just, baby, sweetheart, just be honest with your partner. Say the truth. The truth, they say, is a bitter pill. Let the person swallow it. But all what you know is you are telling the person the truth.
Sometimes you love to save a situation or stay in a relationship. But if your partner gets to know, and by then maybe you are officially married or you have kids and all that, because of the trust issues, the behavior of your partner, it will be like, it will be unbearable. And always you have to adjust to this thing, you have to try and compromise. Like, ujai relationship in the car, but by then, no, not be too late.
My pastor always says it's better
Be an
to be
too late.
it's better to be in a broken relationship than a broken marriage.
Exactly so.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's a broken relationship, you go your way.
Mm-hmm.
Then from your experience, when you start a new relationship, you know that I lied here. Maybe I didn't communicate properly. I was like, you learn from your mistakes. When you get into the new relationship, you are now starting as someone with experience.
Okay.
Okay, so and that will make the relationship work, or it will help the relationship, than to fabricate all kind of things to stay in a relationship and later you have to suffer for the rest of your life.
And even the parts where you are saying the truth to your partner, but you don't know how your partner. That is why you need to know the person you're going out with.
That is it.
Because if you know the person, you know that. Because me, if yes, we all once in a while you're going to lie. That one, dear, it is with us. We cannot take it away. You lie, and after you lie, go to church on Sunday, tell God, God, this one day I lied small, but
The later.
so delete that one. It is small. But with me, anytime I want to, when he hears me say, even the Bible says you should say the truth, he knows that I have done something and I'm coming to say it.
Confession time.
Confession. So if he hears me saying, God says you should say the truth, or he hears me saying confession time, he knows I've done something, and what I am saying is what I have done. So when he hears me saying such things, I say, he's not surprised I'm saying it, because he knows that what I'm saying. Sweetheart, know the person you're actually going out with. Because if you know the person you're going out with, Charlie, you save yourself the stress, you save yourself the headache of people killing you and pouring acid on you. But what do you think are some of the factors that would actually make long distance relationship a successful one?
Commitment.
Okay. But if I'm not ready to commit?
If you're not ready to commit, walk out of the relationship.
But here lies the case. I've seen one cute, my goodness. I've seen one cute, one nice, one, even the perfume kills me, darling. And I want to like mingle with the person.
And the person is not around.
And the person is not around. And me too, I'm not ready to commit.
So how like, just walk out. Why is I there see the baby so? Because who tries to obey play her. You find out how much you see the go so. And I try to just like the AC work show model. So for a long distance relationship to work, you should be committed. And long distance in every relationship, because if you're committed to something, you put in effort for it to work.
Okay.
And if you're committed, you make it your priority. So as I said, okay. If if you want a thing to work and you make it a priority.
Okay.
If you sleep 8 hours, dedicate some hours to communicate with your partner. You compromise, you adjust to certain things.
Okay.
If like ne kasakra enye odeni stand woman, you know how to communicate it to him or her so that also ebesesa. The key thing is you have to be committed.
Okay. And even that you have to build trust. Building of trust between the two of you. If it is A, let it be A. If it is B, let it be B. Don't say A today, and after 5 days you come and say, oh, I said it was B, while she said
A and B correct, it's closer. Sometimes the thing is A, but the thing is actually Z.
Then have an open communication.
It's
like this whole thing we are saying, communication is key.
Transparency.
That is all you are trying to say, Charlie. Communicate with your partner. Even though you're making the effort to make the whole long distance thing work, you're calling, he's calling, you're texting, he's texting, and all that. You're making the effort. You're bringing the creativity. You're doing everything you have to do to make the relationship stunt. But without communication, all what you're doing is cost 90. Because I don't know how to communicate, but thanks to my partner, I can talk. Unless unless I'm close to someone like for the first time, like I'm shy of the person. I'm only shy of someone when I meet the person for the first time. But the moment I get used to the person, that's when the person knows the kind of person I am. But after that, sister, me show cry. So it's hard for me to have a conversation, but after meeting someone that knows how to talk, I had to adjust myself and make up my mind that okay, this is this person and I can't meet this kind of person with the fact that I don't know how to start a convo. You have to learn it. So if you don't know something, learn. If you're not ready to do it, get ready, because he's from a different family or from a different family.
A different background altogether.
So be ready to adjust, to be ready to commit, be ready to bring effort, be ready to be, in fact, everything I'm like, do everything Sam, to make sure the relationship is actually standing. So Obaya, what role does commitment play in the success of a long distance relationship?
Commitment. Commitment is everything. We've said a whole lot about it, because if you're not committed,
okay,
you don't dedicate your time, your money. Some will say like, why money? But they turn out on you are using money.
Hey mom, plus the gift you are also sending. The delivery company, isn't this money you give to the delivery
Exactly.
company?
Or like on occasions you have to send gifts to him. Okay, and like it's a whole lot. So if you are not committed, your time will not be there. Okay. Your money, all the sacrifices will not be there. Okay. So if you really want a relationship to work, or if you are talking about commitment, then commitment is the pillar, because even the communication that we are saying, it's everywhere, is the center. If you're not committed, the communication will not be there. True. Because we said from the onset that you are stressed already from work. You have a bad day, or like some bad experience during the day. Okay. But because you are committed to the relationship, you still talk to your partner. Okay. But if it will be like, Obekwa uncle, I saw no crown on agenda for the day. That is it. So if you're talking about commitment, commitment is everything, because commitment in Ukraine, you make like, if you're committed to something, that is where trust issues come in, because you want to be transparent to the extent that you don't offend your partner. Okay. Not that you will never offend your partner. We are human beings. Definitely, you offend your partner. But if you are committed to the relationship, transparency comes in, honesty comes in, because you are doing everything to secure it. Okay. So if you're committed, then all these factors that we are talking about, being it your effort, communication, trust, transparency, everything comes in. So I would say that commitment is the pillars or the foundation, and communication is the center of the relationship.
Okay, and not only, as she said, like putting effort, and I'll repeat this again, Charlie, patience is everything, patience, because before you commit, you have to be patient with it. Before you commit, you have to have some kind of effort. Effort and patience can actually maintain what you're actually doing, because the person is tired. Especially, I have a bad day, and then I come in. The first person I actually pick up my phone and I see is your number. I'm actually coming to pour out my whole frustration from work on you. But if you don't have that patience, that is when you also retaliate what's the energy the person is giving you. But if you have that patience, Charlie, you just keep quiet for the person to say all what he has to say, or what she has to say. Then after that, whilst the person is talking, you are actually finding means and ways to calm the person down, for the person not to, even though the person is pouring it on you. Sometimes when something like this happens, I normally keep quiet, listen to the person. When the person is, I'll be like, Charlie, it's like you're tired, so you go and sleep. When you wake up, we will talk about it. Then when he wakes up, we talk about it, and the two of us are good to go. So effort and patience can actually maintain, even though, yes, Commitment is crucial in a relationship, but effort, transparency, as she said, um, patience, like everything. But the key of everything you're talking about is communication. If you don't communicate in your relationship, long distance, I don't think your long distance will actually make sense to yourself. So, what do you think about long distance relationship? Do you think it is okay to be in it, or it is not? You can also come to my comment section and let me know your experience with long distance relationship. Make sure you don't like, cause me, I will catch you. So this is Caravan of Love. This is City Star TV, and I am your host Lami. Obaya was here to actually help me discuss long distance relationship, and you heard our thoughts and what we had to say about it. So what do you also think about it? Make sure you pick up your phone and subscribe to all our social media handles: Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, wherever you see us at City Star TV. And not forget, you see that bell at the corner, make sure you press it so you get all our notification when we post our videos on YouTube. The name is Lami, and this is Caravan of Love.